Hello everybody, today's project is going to be smoking a turkey. This is a 15¼ pound bird. We're going to be smoking it roughly for about 10 to 11 hours at 250 degrees in my smoker. I got my my brine simmering on the stove, and we're going to be rubbing this with olive oil and then seasoning it. I'll come back and show you what seasonings I use for the rub down on the bird, and we'll inject the brine and then we'll put it in the smoker. I'm going to be going over again the recipe for the brine for the smoked turkey. Works the same on chicken. In fact, it's the exact same recipe I use on chickens. I just add more of it when I'm doing turkey. So we're going to do 2 cups of apple juice, 2 cups of water, half a cup of salt, garlic to your taste. I like about 3 or 4 heaping tablespoons, a cube of butter, a cup of brown sugar, actually 2 cups of brown sugar, some ground ginger, about 2 teaspoons, and about 20 whole cloves. What you're going to do is you're going to simmer all this down in a saucepan. Let it come to not even a boil, just simmer it, and then you're going to let it cool before you inject your bird. Okay, so I have the brine all simmered down, the cube of butter, all the other ingredients, the cloves, the garlic. The only thing I did not add at this point was the Lowry's seasoning salt. I didn't have that on the counter. I like to pour some Lowry's in my brine. Lowry's or Johnny's seasoning is a good substitute for that. I like a couple, 2 or 3 good teaspoons or even tablespoons. I like a lot of seasoning. So you can put that in and just stir it up. Right now my brine's still pretty hot, so I don't want to inject that into my turkey quite yet. So stir up your brine, let it cool. You could even possibly let it sit overnight if you have lots of time, but I want to get this all done in one day, so I'm going to let this cool for a bit, inject the turkey, get it rubbed down, and put it in the smoker. Don't forget you need to strain out all the garlic and cloves, but don't throw it away. We'll be putting that inside the birds. Now it's time to inject the turkey. Be very generous with your injection. Inject everywhere until it really swells up. The breast, thighs, legs, everything. Really pump full of the brine. This will help keep the moisture in the turkey really good, and it gives us some excellent flavors. Once you have the bird fully injected, legs, thighs, everywhere, it'll be time to oil it and rub it down. Okay, now my son's going to help me with getting this bird oiled down and all the seasonings on it. Go ahead and start rubbing it. Always do your back first. That way when you flip it over, your breast will be up, and the seasonings will stick to it. They won't rub off. They won't rub off from rotating it. Go ahead and do over here some more. Let me just sprinkle this on good. Your seasonings that you'll use for your coating is cayenne. Go ahead and start rubbing. Chili powder and paprika. Just rub the bird down really well with all 3. Get a nice coating over it. Make sure you get the wings real good. Just one on the back. Okay, let's flip this bird. Pour those juices out of that bowl. You want to keep the pan, whatever you use, a lot of your brine will drain out of the bird, which is fine. Just keep it drained off. Leave a little more oil, rub over it. The oil helps the seasoning stick to the legs and everything real good. After you strain the garlic and cloves off of your brine, go ahead and put that inside of your bird. While it's cooking, that'll give it a good taste. After you've injected your turkey with the brine, you're going to have quite a bit of brine left over. Save that. You'll be injecting that throughout the smoke. I'd like to inject it about every 2 hours. I inject the bird. Do it at the same time you're adding wood, that way you're not opening and closing the door on your smoker more than necessary. And at the very last, about an hour before your smoke's done, your bird's smoked, melt a cube of butter and some garlic salt or powder. Salt works better though for injecting. And inject that into your turkey. Next step will be in the smoker. Smoker's up to temperature. I have not added wood yet. I like to wait till I get the bird in. I like to let the smoker come back up to temperature before I add wood. Put the thermostat in here. This bird's going to smoke now for roughly 10 to 11 hours, depending on how long it takes to get done. I'll keep checking it after about the 9-hour mark with a meat thermometer. We'll let the smoker come up to temperature, and then I'll add some wood. I've changed my wood recipe a little bit. I still add blocks of hickory, but now I also add some cherry wood chips in the mix. Gives a little different flavor that I really like. So anyway, I'll bring you back and we'll check it after a while. Okay, my smoker's just about back up to temperature after I put the bird in. Now it's time to add the wood. Pull the tray out. Drop in 1 block of hickory. And a small handful of cherry wood chips. You're going to want to do this on a turkey roughly 4 to 5 times throughout the smoke. Okay everyone, we're at the 2-hour mark. Okay, we're at the 2-hour mark. I'm going to inject it again with the marinade. Yeah, we'll get a lot squirting back at you, but don't worry about it, it's fine. Something I did that I didn't get on video is I went ahead and tied the wings up. I forgot to put that on video, so I did it shortly after. That's plenty. That stuff will squirt everywhere. We'll do this every 2 hours roughly. Inject it. While I'm here, I'm going to add more wood. 1 more piece of hickory. A little bit more cherry. Come back in a couple more hours and we'll inject it again. Alright everybody, we're at about the halfway point on this turkey. Boy, he's looking good too. Time to inject him again with some of the brine. My injector had a piece of garlic stuck in it. Really getting that dark dark color that you like to see when you're got a turkey smoking. Okay. Shut the door and we'll add some more wood here. Again, another piece of hickory. I'm going a little smaller this time. A little more cherry this time. We'll come back here. The next time you'll see me is when I do the garlic butter. A cube of garlic and some garlic salt melted in a saucepan. I'll inject that into the bird just before it's done. Okay everyone, we're pretty much done with the smoke. Getting real close here. I probably have about maybe 30, 40, 45 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and inject the butter. What I did is I took a cube of butter and mixed some actual apple juice with it and some garlic seasoning. And now I'm going to inject the bird one last time. And for those of you who don't know, we actually can all of our own apple juice. So it's not like what you buy from the store, it's more like an apple cider. We go out and get the apples and press them and make our own. Boy, this is going to be good. If any of you would like to really present a good Thanksgiving turkey, this would be a really good recipe to try. You just can't beat this recipe. This is good in chickens and turkey. Just a great poultry recipe. There it is. I'm not going to add any more wood. I'm just going to let it cook for another 30-45 minutes and it'll be done. I'll show you what it looks like after we're through. Okay everyone, here it is. The turkey's done. You guys really ought to give this recipe a try on this turkey. It's very good. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you enjoy it. Give it a whirl. It's an excellent recipe. Thank you for watching.